there's a lot of guys, but the guy that always gave me the most problems actually was Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah. Tracy
Something
McGrady,
about
man. Tracy McGrady with his, he had all the skills and all the athleticism, but he was 6'9".
I played T-Mac. I cooked him, roasted him, wasn't even close. Ask him, he'll tell you. When I was about 20, we were in Germany doing some promotional stuff for that other sneaker company, and we played basketball every day. We were in the gym all the time. We played 3 games of 1-on-1 to 11. I won all 3 games. One game I won 11-2. After the 3rd game, he said he had back spasms and couldn't play anymore. Tracy McGrady has since said that this battle against Kobe never happened, so it's his word against Kobe's. However, there are several well-documented games where Kobe and McGrady matched up on the court with plenty of cameras for proof. Tracy McGrady in his prime was as potent a scorer as we'd ever seen on the perimeter, and there were a lot of legitimate discussions around the time about which of the two was better in the early 2000s. While Kobe was winning championships in LA, McGrady was trying to carry a less talented Orlando Magic team that kept coming up short, but individually, both players had all the skills to become all-time greats. Unfortunately for the NBA and all the fans, McGrady dealt with numerous injuries as his career progressed, and he never adjusted his game as he lost his athleticism. Meanwhile, Kobe continued to add to his game and took better care of himself through rigorous training and conditioning, something that some people say McGrady never really did. With the combination of bad luck and poor work ethic, McGrady's career became more of a huge what-if question because he had all the talent needed to accomplish everything he wanted. I think if there's ever a list of most talented scorers or best players to never win a ring, McGrady is going to be somewhere near the top of both. Kobe has often credited McGrady with being his hardest matchup because he had all the skills but stood 2 inches taller than Kobe. When you consider his ball handling, his deep range before anyone had even heard of Steph Curry, and his playmaking ability, T-Mac was a threat from everywhere on the court. It was tough to get a good shot off against him and even tougher to block his attempt. Nonetheless, Kobe was able to do both on many different occasions, and the two had plenty of noteworthy games against each other during their careers. For this episode, we're going to go back to 2004, when the Lakers played the Magic at Staples Center. During the 03-04 season, the Lakers acquired Karl Malone and Gary Payton to pair up with Shaq and Kobe and make another run at a championship. But due to injuries, team chemistry issues, and more, the Lakers came up short at the very end. Karl Malone missed more games this year than he'd ever missed his entire career. Kobe himself had enough problems to derail any season. He dealt with surgery on both his knee and his shoulder, and then suffered an injury to the same shoulder while drawing a foul on a jump shot. I talked about his shoulder in my video about Kobe's ability to play through pain and injury throughout his career. This was the same shoulder that he would end up spraining and decided to continue playing through it instead of resting. So instead of missing 4 to 6 weeks, Kobe was playing heavy minutes almost immediately after, and the Lakers would go on to win most of these games. On top of it all, Kobe was going through what may have been the most stressful time of his entire life, by far. In the midst of dealing with the sexual assault allegations since the summer of 03, Kobe was flying back and forth from Los Angeles to Colorado for legal proceedings. He would spend the day in court, fly back to LA, and play heavy minutes in a game the same night. He would ride in a van to Staples Center, warming up on a bike that was in the back of the van, and then averaged 24 points a game for the season. While this was going on, Kobe was doing whatever he could to patch things up with his wife Vanessa, who was understandably upset and hurt from his actions. The day before the Lakers played the Magic in March 2004, Kobe had gotten into a huge fight with Vanessa. She'd taken all my clothes and thrown them into the street. I show up to the arena and I don't really feel like playing. I'm just fucking out of it. With his marriage and life in dismay, Kobe's first half showed his head wasn't in the game. The Magic were leading 61-50 at the half, and McGrady had 21 points. Kobe had 1 point. His stats: 0 for 4 from the field, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. At halftime, Kobe remembered thinking to himself, "You may lose everything in life because of the situation that you put yourself in. You may lose your family, your freedom, but I'll be damned if I lose basketball, because this shit I can control. Fuck it, I can't control any of that other stuff, but I'm gonna take these motherfuckers out." McGrady kept going in the third, scoring 11 more points on 4 for 9 from the field, putting his total up to 31. This time, Kobe matched him, scoring 11 of his own. But at the end of the third quarter, the Lakers were still down 15. McGrady had 32 points and Kobe had 12. It was around this time that Kobe stepped up and said he wanted to guard McGrady. Phil Jackson didn't want Kobe to exert himself too much on defense at the expense of his offense, but Kobe assured him he could do both. Kobe entered the game 2 minutes into the fourth quarter and got a dunk on his first possession. McGrady entered the game shortly after. Then, out of nowhere, Kobe was on fire. He would finish the fourth quarter with 24 points on 8 for 11 shooting, making 2 out of 3 from deep, all while guarding McGrady on the other end. How did McGrady do with Kobe on him? 2 for 6 from the field with 5 points for the quarter. The game went to overtime with the desperation 3 from McGrady banking in but being waved off because it wasn't released in time. McGrady went scoreless in overtime but added 2 assists, and Kobe scored 2 points as the Lakers closed it out by 3. After scoring 32 points through 3 quarters, McGrady finished with only 37. Kobe finished with 38 points, 37 coming in the second half alone. Sometime later, McGrady was asked about this game, and he was told why Kobe was so out of it in the first half. He was stunned. That right there, I knew he was obsessed with basketball, like this was his fucking life. Kareem Rush was a guard for the Lakers from 2002 to 2004. As Kobe's backup, I always had to be prepared to play in case he wasn't there. We knew what he was going to bring to the table if he was there, no matter when he got there. I'd never seen anything like it. I lost a lot of weight, and on top of that I had knee surgery and a shoulder injury. It was crazy that I was able to play at that level, anywhere near that level. You can't compare the stress of the trial to anything else. One is life, real life. The other is a game. Can't compare them. Basketball, for me, was my refuge, my sanctuary. What was incredible about him is that there were nights he'd fly back from Colorado and Kareem Rush would be in the starting lineup and literally would get announced, and Kobe would come straight from the airport, change, and before the announcement ended and the jump ball started, he'd get out there, no warm-up, and just come out and score 42 points and be the most focused, like he didn't have anything else going on.